But I guess I'm back. One thing I have to say is definitely, obviously, I'll dive into the whole sick thing, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to be filming again. I feel like I'm back in my bag, in a sense of feeling comfortable again, like filming. Been a lot of ups and downs lately, as far as emotions. So, especially going through prep. So it's been a tough journey, and obviously, like, YouTube is one of the biggest things. Like, I love to keep that up to track. It's just hard to do when you're like, damn, who am I doing it for? And I feel like that's the hardest part because you're talking to a black hole, and it's hard to communicate certain things when it comes down to nobody really being on the other end. But I feel like I got my energy back. I feel like like I almost like you have it again in a sense. It's almost like when you start listening to you start listening to the rap music again. You feel like you're in an edit, or it feels like ecstasy, but not in the sense of like floating, but almost like you're solid. I can't really describe it, but we're back. Obviously another day. Nothing much changes with me, to be honest with you, but I guess I could show you kind of what's been going on. Am I good? Dog, are we serious? Can we track the body, please? What are you tracking? Track the leg. Oh my gosh, can we track? This is who I like to be. My phone's at 5% now because I just got done dealing with a customer, but I'll show y'all. Okay, so food is way past done. I hate this angle. This whole camera really pisses me off. Okay, but food is. I see. I can't tilt. Food is done. Okay, I have some anger issues. Food is done. Put it back in there for another minute because it. Bye bye. Why did I just say bye bye? Like I'm a child. That was Irma, little sweet old lady. I just said bye bye though, like I'm two. See ya. That's more like it. That's more like it. See ya. See ya. Have a good one. Take care. That's the funny part is that, like, when it comes to certain customers, certain people, and my response is different, and I'm just not like, hey, bye bye, like I'm a kid. But anyways, where you from? No, seriously though, I feel like I'm back in my bag, because every day I was coming in, especially coming into work, and I was like, I don't feel like I'm in my zone, and I wouldn't say like feel like in my zone in the sense of like locked in and you're all focused and everything like that, but I feel like in the zone of like you feel. To me, like, feeling in the zone isn't oh, testosterone and I'm locked in, I'm not going on anything else. To me, it's just like nothing's, I don't know, like there isn't any like darkness in my mind in a sense. Like when you have all these things of like, oh, I got to create something and then become something. I like when I can, almost like I can start listening to my rap again or my certain music, and I feel like I'm back in my bag, and I feel like I'm me again, and nothing has really changed, and there's that kind of groove to it, and everything just feels solid. But that's how I feel lately, because being sick, and obviously I was like, get rid of the hair again, kind of change things up because I still got 3 months to go. So, my hair will be back, by that time. But it's just weird because there's always those discrepancies between, I was coming in every single day and I was feeling like, man, what do I do as far as getting motivation? I just don't feel like doing this. I just don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be in the gym. And then it's like you take those 2 days off, or like 3 days technically, of being, sick, and still trying to push through, and okay, just give yourself a break, and then you come back, bigger and better. And that's, I mean, if I were to say anything to anybody as far as being in the gym and having your rest time, dude, take the breaks. Take the breaks. I know that people want to go full blast all the time and give it everything they got, but it doesn't require that every single day. And I feel like when you can take the time and you learn how to to be yourself in the sense of taking breaks and kind of just being you, because people always play these alter egos in what they do in this industry and in any industry, because they have to create something to become something. And for me right now, I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like I can just be me, do what I need to do, and Yeah, that gets the job done, and that's okay with me because I'm okay with being me. And it's always good to have those those people, those characters that you can go to. But I don't know. It's weird because the past couple of days has been kind of a reset, and I just feel like I don't know, like I just feel like I'm back in my bag. I don't really know any other way to describe it, except I feel ready to go. I feel pumped up. I don't know, I just feel good, and that's I don't know. There's nothing more to it. Anyways, damn, I had lotion in my hair, so damn. It's a dough. Next step is to clean the cardio machines. I can't eat because I don't have that meal, but use my trusty old towel as per usual, and just basic stuff. Kind of sucks because people are starting to roll in, so I can't really do much except be at the counter. So we get this out of the way. I got maybe 40 minutes left, 50 minutes left. Hit up some cardio. Why, hello. So, best part of the day is over now. And with the best part of the day being over, actually, wait, the worst / best day part of the day being over is now I get to work out and just do me, put on our shoes. So much. I leave my gym bag in the car now because, convenience. But change them out to my flat shoes because I wear New Balances all day for comfort. But yeah, it's a quick switcheroo. Like what would be the best way of saying it? Like Superman. Take the glasses off and become Superman from Clark Kent. And I actually did wear my glasses today, which I don't ever wear my glasses, to be honest with you. I feel like, if anything, they make my vision worse. And obviously, can you see? Yes. But that's not the point. The point is that once I take them off, I can't see. And that's the part I like. So I just like letting my natural vision recently just kind of adjust. So it's kind of been the usual thing. So I wanted to talk about this. I'll talk about this now because I guess I could talk about it during the workout, but biggest things for being sick and being able to rebound is huge in this sport. So I thought, since I feel a little superhuman myself, that I would share some of the things that I do. I mean, I'm not like a huge rehab kind of person on like, oh, this is what you should do, take these steps, blah, blah, blah. But I am big on the proper amount of recovery, and I think the biggest thing, at least in my opinion, is the proper amount of time and how you do things. Because, I mean, yes, you can sit on your ass and do nothing all day long, but at the same time, you need to combat that with a little something extra. So, the biggest thing, in my opinion, would be, gotta get my camera gear. It's always a hassle to carry, but I love making videos, so. Or at least now I'm back in my bag, so now I do. But biggest thing about making videos is that, what am I saying now? Not making videos, recovery, dude. All right, so I'm done with listening to my edits and my Instagram stuff. Now we're finally. I'm at the top set right now. I got 2.5 plates on there for on this hammer strength shoulder press. So probably hopefully get about 9 reps. I got 11 on the last one with 2. So we'll see how I do on this. I'm pretty sure I got it. Pretty good machine. So It's gonna be hard without the edits in my head. Helped me out a lot. It's like an XP boost. Move the hands a little closer. Yep. Come on. Yeah. Oh man. Like Sam Sulek. Whoa, that was a little. I was pushing on that last one. I don't usually ever do that where I don't know where to put my hands at. I don't really go past the point of once it's the last rep, it's the last rep. There's no pushing it past. You're gonna hit failure. You're just exhausting yourself at that point, in my opinion. It starts to become cardio. And I already have short enough breaks within the sets that there's no need for it. The biggest thing I wanted to say though, see if I can pause on music. Yeah, okay. Biggest thing, am I on? Okay. That would have sucked. But biggest thing, in my opinion, when it comes to being able to recover as quick as you can in the shortest amount of time is the quality time that you spend on yourself. And the biggest thing for me is like Friday I was not feeling good at all. Wasn't feeling it. People ask me to spot them in the gym. I'm like, dude, you're done for. I'm not spotting you. The second major thing is recovery for yourself. Take time off, knowing you can take time off. I was gonna lift on Saturday. I was like, nope. I listened to my own body, and my body was saying, you're not good right now. You need to take time off. So I did do that. Took the time off. Was able to come back feeling 1,000 times better. And the thing is, sometimes your body will hit a plateau where you just can't push it anymore, can't push it any further, and you have to take a break. And you got to force it upon yourself, which sucks sometimes because you want to stay, especially when you're addicted. It becomes a drug, and you don't want to let that thing go. So, but it's important to because it actually benefits you more. It's the same thing like caffeine or anything like that. I'm not going to dive into that, but obviously when you overuse something, you start to become dead to it. So that's one thing I try to avoid. Obviously being able to stay in the game as long as I can as far as energy levels, trying to stay as top, I've been on the gas for a while. I was even feeling bad not that long ago, but rest is huge. Being able to make sure you're resting, especially your weekends. Have a time on the weekend where you go, hey, I'm not gonna go party, I'm not gonna go out drinking, I'm not gonna play video games all day long. I'm just gonna hydrate, I'm gonna sleep, so I can recover. And that's what gets the job done. Because if you're not taking those basic things, and people think it's like this whole like, oh, I need to take all these supplements, and people even ask me, I'm like, dude, it's the most basic things. Just sleep, hydrate. Your body's probably tired, it just needs that rest and recovery time, and you're good to go. And that's the biggest thing, especially when it comes to prep. You can't spend too much time outside of where you are. So that's the biggest thing for me. Obviously being able to recover throughout the days in the gym, and being able to come in at my strongest. So I'm weighing in right now at 200 right now. Right now I'm probably like 202, which is actually really good for being how many ever weeks out. But the strength is, what's weird is that I'm getting leaner, and obviously nobody really knows this, but I'm getting leaner as I'm losing weight. But the thing is, I'm not really losing weight. So those are the biggest things I had to take into account, as well as obviously being able to come in at my best, hopefully shooting for the 180s in that region. I think I could shoot for that. But as far as recovery, that's my knowledge to everyone else out there. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, but that's how most things are. You just have to follow the rules yourself, and obviously be able to follow those, because if you want to be better, you'll do it. Okay, what time is it? Top set time? We got last set was 45 and 25. I can't do math, so don't ask me. I'm just kidding. I know what it was. Technically 205, but realistically it's not. But because of the bar being less than it is, but we got technically 225 going up there right now. biggest thing I'm focusing on, because I've been switching through. I remember Kevin LeBron talking about this recently, saying that it's good to switch between the two. Like if you do free squats and then that's all you do, or all you do is Smith machine squats, and you don't do free squats, you can tell with the physique. So I switched it up recently. I mean, I've done it since the beginning of time, since I've started working out, since I was 13, but more and more continuously recently I've continued to stick with it. So keeping up with those movements that are different, because last week I did more of a standing free bar, you know, week before that dumbbell. So switch it up, do a little Smith machine, more, you know, focus on a little more strength in this one rather than control, but obviously still having the control. Going for 6. I got 8 on the last one, so I'm not too hyped up on this one. Whew. Come on, one more. Oh, I'll do a little drop set. Whew, shit. Just a couple of partials, you know, really get them out. Whew. Rear delts are on fire. Whew. See, that was just a burnout. People might judge me, oh, you're not doing full reps, but you gotta burn out. Make it feel like the muscle is fatigued even with a lighter weight. Whew. That was a good set. What is up? We are, oh, my mic is on. Okay. We're home now. Currently doing cardio on the treadmill because I have to do 25 minutes after training. But it's actually currently 8 o'clock and I got home around 6:30. So there's been a little bit of a buffer time. But that's because I ate the salmon meal. I don't know if there's a lot of echoing, so I'll try to keep this quick. But I had that salmon meal and that was pretty much it, and kind of chillaxed a little bit. My knee is killing me for some reason, so I don't really know what that's going on about, so I'm kind of suffering through this, but I'm getting it done. I'm already 7 minutes through this because I've been setting up the camera while I was kind of walking, but right now I'm watching Invincible. It's kind of been my go-to cardio show throughout prep, so it's been my, you know, entertainment while I do this boring stuff, because I don't really want to just stare at this wall. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Today wasn't, you know, just kind of going over some basic stuff, getting back into things, posting more. I know I say that like it's some, you know, like, oh, we're gonna start posting more, ha ha ha. But then it, you know, it happens for a streak of a week, and then it kind of ends. But it's coming down to, you know, showtime and prep, obviously, you know, making those things happen as far as, you know, filming more and just letting the camera roll, you know, just being me and not really changing too much. Obviously, you know, giving a little bit more updates on where we are. I'm not gonna give all my information out of what is happening, what's going on, what's taking place, but I definitely will dive into those things a little bit more. But other than that, I'm gonna eat my next meal, which will be a smoothie, which I enjoy very much. That's probably my favorite part of the day, with all my assortments of flavors. But I'm gonna eat that, and then I'll move on to my last meal of the day, which is just 100 grams of rice and my 168 grams of chicken. But I hope you guys maybe learned something from this video. Maybe got motivated by something. I know there's ups and downs when it comes to training and trying to stay focused, trying to stay within your realm of consistency. But obviously, it's, you know, just know that obviously it's been done before, of having those troubles, having those challenges throughout your journey, and just know you're not alone. So I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Probably gonna post tomorrow, and then probably post a workout, something like that. And that'll pretty much be it. And then I'll just continue on from there. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.